Old Trafford, it's United Liverpool. But we're going to chat about one player who came in last summer from Brighton, World Cup winner with Argentina. Of course, it's Alexis MacAllister. What a player, what a signing. Okay, was 38, 39 million at the time. I think he can rise to about 54, 55 if Liverpool win things and the amount of appearances and all that type of thing. But even if it is 55, that will mean we will still have got a supreme bargain. Not only that, we'll have won a lot of things. So I suppose it only rises with appearances and with prizes and trophies and stuff. So we will be successful if it goes into the mid-50s, won't we? So we won't be worried about that. But what a player! I mean, he had a few injuries in the start. He was playing out position. He was playing a six. He's not a six. He's more forward role. That goal the other night that he got against Sheffield United was absolutely beautiful. He's got a ripper as well earlier in the season, didn't he? So, I mean, he gives us so much. Plus Endo, a big shout out to Endo, Wataru Endo as well. When the two of them play in the pivot, Endo plays there, it gives MacAllister so much more time on the ball and going forward. But he is really, really comfortable. Let's hope MacAllister and Endo play tomorrow against United. Endo should be okay. But MacAllister's the first name on the pitch, isn't he? He's the first name on the sheet, the team sheet. He's becoming that pivotal, that important to Klopp. Let's hope he can stay fit. I think key to Liverpool winning the league or winning the Europa League or both this season is Endo and MacAllister. MacAllister and Endo can stay fit in that midfield. It gives us so much protection, and it also gives us so much going forward, so much fluidity, so much courage, so much footballing nous, that type of thing. But MacAllister, I mean, what a player. I knew he was a good player at Brighton. We all knew he was a decent player at Brighton. Got a lot of goals at Brighton because he played much far forward, didn't he? In that attacking side for Brighton, and he was brilliant. He's one of the first names on the Argentinian sheet, and he had a great World Cup, of course, lifting the World Cup, and that gold medal is around his neck forever. I mean, that's unbelievable in itself. But you get that Argentinian feel off. We've had a few Argentinians playing for Liverpool at the time, South Americans. They give you that steel, they give you that nous, they give you that little bit of flair, they give you that steel. The steel is the thing, isn't it? And the tackle, the steel and the tackle, and intelligence. He's very, very intelligent on the ball, rarely loses it, always the right pass. The ball, I was at the Brighton game last week, but that ball through to Salah for the winner, the 2-1 at Anfield, that ball, little ball, it looked like a simple ball. It wasn't. It was the weight on the ball, the right time to play. Salah made the run, yes, Salah will make runs and he'll really intelligent too, but the ball from MacAllister made that goal for Salah. Salah then had to finish it, but little things like that. On the ball, time on the ball, the turn on the ball. Like, he's not fast, he's not quick, he hasn't got a huge amount of pace, but what he makes up for intelligence, footballing intelligence, or whatever you want to call it, is unbelievable. Alexis MacAllister, he has to be a show for man of the match, player of the match. He was player of the match last 2 games, but he has to be a big show for player of the season. He has to be. I know Mark Goldbridge really, really rates him. He's always talking about him being player of the season. I mean, he's up against the likes of Declan Rice at Arsenal, Rodri, and all these type of players. But for me, MacAllister's just been unbelievable. To come into a Liverpool team that were a bit chaotic last season, we're in the Europa League. We finished outside the top 4. Our whole midfield was decimated. Our whole midfield moved on. We brought in Dominic Szoboszlai. We brought in Endo very, very late in the window. Brought in Gravenberch as well. And for him to come in, chaotic, huge club coming from Brighton Hove Albion. No disrespect to Brighton, but Liverpool are, huge world club. Coming into them, getting settled. He had the Premier League experience, of course, which helped. Endo didn't. Endo didn't have it. Neither did Szoboszlai. But to come in and just, stake his claim is unbelievable. And me, for one, I mean, it's just unbelievable. For one, he's been unbelievable this season, and I wouldn't be surprised he gets player of the season, especially if he win the league. Win the league, player of the season for me. I know they do a weird selection process and a weird voting process where they don't vote at the end of the season. They sort of vote halfway through the season, and the Football Writers Award and all this type of thing. It's a bit weird. They should just wait till the end of the season, shouldn't they? Wait till the bloody end of the season. The trophies and the medals are handed out. Then, that week after it, then you make a decision who's been the player of the season. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, but for me, he's up there. It's not the price tag. It's not acting like that. It's just the way he conducts himself. He had a bit of an injury. He's come back after that. A lot of people doubted him. Only a few games in, I remember getting a lot of stick online saying he wasn't this. He's okay. not really fitting in. Is he the right player? Is he this? Is he that? 39 million, whatever. Are they laughing? Are they looking at themselves going, what are you talking about? I mean, he's worth double that, triple that. We're not worried about money anyway at this stage, but Liverpool really shrewd bit of business to get MacAllister into Liverpool from Brighton. I mean, a lot of teams wanted him, but a lot of teams missed the trick, didn't they? And Liverpool were on the ball, got him in, and Endo has complimented him too for 16 million. I mean, yeah, we keep talking about money, but we're just trying to put it in perspective. Transfer fees are going crazy. So to get those two boys in for what, about 55, 60, 50, 60 million for the two of them, I know it'll rise for MacAllister with all these appearances and all this type of stuff, but I mean, that is unbelievable. That is an unbelievable signing for me. It really is, and it could lead to the Premier League trophy. Who knows? Could you Europa League trophy? You've already won the Carabao Cup. We're having an unbelievable season. 70.8 games to go. Of course, we play at Old Trafford tomorrow, and MacAllister and Endo. You would presume Endo comes back into that team, wouldn't you? The question is, who's the third man? Does Jones go in there beside those two? Does Szoboszlai continue, or does Elliott come in? Who knows? But I just think tomorrow as well, we got to be clinical. I wouldn't put it past MacAllister getting another banger tomorrow, maybe a winner or whatever against United. That would be nice. He did score against them in the cup game, but it would be nice. But we just got to be clinical tomorrow. We've got to be ready. And MacAllister on your team, you're feeling a lot more confident already, and Endo possibly too. But that's tomorrow. But back to MacAllister. I mean, just what a signing, what a player. Absolutely, this guy has everything. He has absolutely everything. Okay, maybe he hasn't got a bit of pace. That's probably the only thing he lacks, a little bit of pace over the yards, but he makes up for it for football intelligence and the right balls. And as I said, the ball sticks to him. He always seems to make the right pass, and he has got one hell of a shot on him as well, hasn't he? He's one hell of a goal in him. They never tap ins, are they? They're always absolute bangers, wonder goals, rippers, whatever you want to call them. But it'd be interesting to see how he does tomorrow against United, because United will be looking at him going, we got to stop him. We got to stop him in midfield. So that's going to be interesting tomorrow. But just MacAllister, this is just a little quick video, appreciation video, if you want to call it, for our Argentinian wonder in midfield, Alexis MacAllister. I mean, absolutely wonder signing. My player of the season already. My player of the season. Okay, Van Dijk's had a great season so far. He's been unbelievable, back to his best. Kelleher's brilliant, filling in for Alisson. Endo in midfield, 16 million from Stuttgart. I mean, that is unreal. Mo Salah is Mo Salah. But for me, MacAllister stands out at the moment. He really does. And he has been absolutely brilliant in his role. Playing the six, out of position, and doing a really good job at it, to be fair. But we know we like him much further forward. We can get those type of goals. We can get those type of balls that he gave Salah the other day. He can give the eye through a needle, that type of thing. He's got the intelligence. He seems to make the right pass all the time. Just gives you so much more going forward, doesn't he, than he does playing as a six. So if Endo's there tomorrow, Endo will do all the dirty work. Endo will put the foot in, give the ball to MacAllister, let MacAllister work his magic. And that would be the trick for me tomorrow against United. But be clinical as well. Take your chances. You'll get chances against United. There's no doubt about it. Defensively, they're poor. They have a lot of injuries defensively. So, good chance to beat them tomorrow at Old Trafford and keep the ball rolling. 8 league games left. And with MacAllister in the side, we have a really, really good chance, Liverpool fans. Get behind the team. Stay safe. Talk soon. Alexis MacAllister for player of the season for me, guys.